just got on Bush Bikini TikTok. 10 out of 10 across the board. 10 out of 10 across the board. And I will not be explaining any further.
What's good? You done clicked on the video, so I'm already knowing you with the vibes. So today, I stumbled across this topic, Bush Bikini. And she don't want to explain any further, so I got some more clips. Let's see what it's talking about.
My bush is making an appearance at the beach because I'm wearing a bikini. It's just kind of sticking out. I'm like, well, it's too late to do anything now. So hopefully people don't notice, or honestly, I don't really care. I feel like everybody in the world knows I have a bush now. It's okay. It's perfectly fine.
Alright, so I want to jump off with a question. Fellas, do y'all care about a bush? Matter of fact, I shouldn't even ask that question because I know the majority of y'all do not care. The question is, do you care about the bush in a bikini being exposed in public? Like, how would you feel if that's your girl? Or if you just out chilling on the beach and a woman so happened to walk past and she just got her bikini and you can see the bush? How y'all feel about that? That's the question to get it started.
This girl posted a picture of herself in a bikini. It was Bush in a bikini. Like, the Bush was in the room with us also, and that's totally fine. There were men in the comments that were finding this to be, like, literally, how do I word? I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word on this app, but they thought that she was trying to arouse them, essentially. And they specifically thought that this was some sort of, like, kink, which is insane to me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? A woman's body existing in its natural state is so, like, abnormal. It's so peculiar that this must be some sort of, like, fringe sexual practice. Oh, like, we are so used to the female body needing to be manicured to perfection, needing to be completely toiled away at forever until it can be considered presentable to other people, that becomes the baseline. Like, the baseline female body, if it is going to be in a swimsuit and, you know, God forbid, engage in swimming around and having a good time, it needs to first have all of its hair removed. It needs to first have a flat stomach. You need to use that goddamn AHA deodorant and lighten up your dark underarms. You need to have your hair done. The bikini needs to be tiny so that we can see what your body looks like. Men can wear shorts and be comfortable and happily bloated, beer belly all out in the pool, community pool. They could do that. But that's not what we allow women to do. How is a bush in a bikini, like, a fringe concept? A woman's body growing the hair that it normally grows is, like, so out of the norm. They're like, we need to call the local news.
Okay, so I don't know how she turned this around to a man versus woman thing. And then on top of that, she said the natural state of a woman's body. From what I know of, a lot of men are out here stating that they love the natural body. They love the natural hair. Less makeup. We don't want the cake up face. The BBLs, all the injections going under the knife, like, all that is unnecessary. I feel like man been preaching for the natural state for the longest. So now when it comes to the bush in the bikini, she's making it seem as if men have an issue with that.
Somehow, some way, I came across the bush in the bikini part of TikTok. I don't know how I got there. I would like to not go there anymore because I think that is disgusting. And I'm one of them ladies where if I'm at the beach, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see your bush in your bikini, in your one piece, in your whatever. Like, if you don't want to shade, that's your prerogative. Put a motherfucking swim cover on. Don't nobody want to see that shit. I'm just now getting used to the girlies who's choosing not to shave under their arms. I guess to each his own on all of that, but I feel like it's like part of hygiene. I don't know. I ain't with it. That shit crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as hell.
I'm more so leaning towards what she just said. Because at the end of the day, like, we've reached a standard to where there's a degree of hygiene that needs to be upkept. You get what I'm saying? I'm not making this no comparison thing against woman and man. I don't think that's fair. I'm just looking at it from the individual. But even if I was to make the statement of a man, when a man presents himself, a lady want to see a clean cut man. Get what I'm saying? They want to see that masculine figure, but clean. Same thing with a woman. You get what I'm saying? If we see this woman, we want to see a clean woman. That represents your hygiene. I don't think it's more so focused on the statement that needs to be made, like accept me for who I am. No, I just think this is just a standard of beauty that we have reached.
And I'm currently in a swimsuit on my way to the pool, actively fulfilling bush in a bikini. It's actually bush in a one piece right now, but the bottom region is the same. I am boots on the ground, okay? On the front lines. I can tell you that this is possible. You can do it. I feel so free. I feel really free. And you know what? I don't think any person that I'm around today is going to have their pool day absolutely obliterated because my bush also decided to join the pool day. Men and their copious amounts of chest hair are at every pool day, but we don't side-eye them for that. We don't side-eye for them for that. Also, bush in a bikini got a lot easier when I just always had a bush. You know what I mean? I never had to like acclimate to bush in a bikini because every time I've worn a bikini, it's always been bush. You know? So there's also a part of like, you kind of just need to expose yourself, babe.
Do your thing. Listen, I'm not mad at you. Am I going to judge? Honestly, yeah. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sit here and not think anything of it. But that's just my opinion. My opinion means nothing in your life. By all means, if this is how you want to live, do your thing.
This is for my full bush girlies. If you're not a full bush in a bikini girly, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. This isn't for you. I don't want to miss the memo. So I was just wondering if this is the summer we're going to do it. Are we going to do it? Are we going out with our full bush in a bikini? Cuz you know it's almost April and I'm starting to get a little self-conscious and be like, no, people are going to make fun of me. Yada yada, but at the same time, this is like the biggest fuck you to patriarchy, and this is I think like an easy way to revolt, if that makes sense.
I've been seeing so many videos about bush at the beach, women just saying F you to the patriarchy and embodying the nature that Jah instilled in them, allowing hair to flow freely as Jah allows it to, man. But alongside seeing that, I'm watching a lot of these bush at the beach. You guys, where is the bush? I see the beach, yeah. I see the sand, I see the water, but I don't see, and I see the hair here, but I don't see the hair. Putting out the head, man. I don't see the bushing. I don't see the jungle wild and untamed and free. What's going on with that? Like, did you do a trim? Did the patriarchy still got your mind in them cages so deep that you're like, man, I can't be all the way free? Because you can. And you must. You actually literally must. Like the way I'm sitting here at the beach with my legs open, knowing there's hair that naturally grows there by the creator's will. Hanging outside of my clothes. Because that's freedom, man. That's nature, man. And you being in your nature, especially with a male predominant society telling you how to be, freedom is embodiment. Women, freedom is embodiment. And freedom is a must.
I don't know. Let me know. Are we doing it? Do you have my back if people start making fun of me? Do y'all have it? I have yours.
Okay, so this is where the lines cross for me. This is where I'm misunderstood. Y'all help me out. She making a statement. This could be the biggest FU to patriarchy. So you telling me, oh, man hold all the power, so I'm going to show off the bush that I have in a bikini. Like, how does that sound? How is that making sense? How is that even correlating? I can understand the movement behind it as far as just a woman. The woman wants to be in a natural state. Don't judge me. This is who I am. Cool, I can rock with that. But when it get to the point we making it a woman versus man thing, and oh, this can be a big revolt against patriarchy, like, to that extent, it's just ignorant. It don't make no sense.
Hey ladies, stop shaving and waxing your coochies. Grow a full bush out this summer to establish dominance and undeniable self-acceptance.
grow a bush out to exhort dominance and promote self-acceptance? What is this world leading to? If y'all gotta take it to that extent, y'all need to find something else better to do in life. It is not that serious.
I'm washing my hair and I hear some lady talking about I'm wearing my bush in my bikini. And I'm like, must have heard it wrong. But I'm like, it's in the back of my brain. So I go back and I swoosh. Y'all are at the beach, pool, lakeside, oceanfront, full bush and bikini. Now, I'm supporting all women. I'm supporting y'all from the sideline. I will not be able to get in the game.
The fact that full bush in a bikini is like becoming a thing, I am so excited. I'm the type of person who, if I were to see someone with a full bush in a bikini, I'd be like, oh, yes, absolutely. Fuck the haters. Fuck what anybody says. Body hair is normal, and anyone who looks is a pervert. But do I have the confidence to do that? No, because I'm sensitive. And I know people are going to stare, and I know people are going to talk, and I know people are probably going to point it out.
That is some real, like, active act. I'm not saying I'm performative. However, I did clean my butthole with Panoxyl one time, and it burned for like 3 days, and I was like, I will never do that again. But y'all are the descendants of the women that started burning y'all bras. And I am all about free the nip. This might be transcending.
I'm saying, if y'all taking it to that extent, she got a point. Free the nips. Y'all might as well walk around shirtless like how the mans do. Since we making this a whole woman's liberation and comparing it to man and stuff, to that extent, you might well. But no, like I said, I ain't taking it to that extent. Ladies, y'all feel free to chime in. Like I said, I don't have no problem with y'all living in y'all natural state. I support that 100. But when y'all make it a man versus woman fighting against the patriarchy and woman's liberation thing, so I'm going to show my bush off in my bikini, yeah, to that extent, miss me with it. But listen, if you made it this far in the video and you're not subscribed, don't get lost in the bush. Listen, all paths lead to the same direction. It leads down the same hallway. So you can't get lost in the bush. Once you get down that hallway, hit that subscribe button. While you in there, you already here. Hit the like button as well. And if you are subscribed, man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, man. Y'all get down in that comment section, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll holla.